the hottest topic that's going around right now on the internet, I think would be Bobby Lashley, MVP in the Hurt Business, imploding. Now we seem to be, you know, I don't know. You know, it seemed to be a great thing. I don't know. I like the faction. Okay,
I loved it.
I like the faction. I was not sold on Cedric Alexander in the beginning, but what the way I looked at the Cedric deal was, I was like, man, this is a young cat. You know, the veteran guys bringing him in, trying to school him a little bit. He seemed to have been picking up, you know, certain traits as far as what it takes to make it, you know, through that glass ceiling more than anything. And as far as the collective of the Hurt Business, man, I loved it. Anthony Banks, you know, he had a question. He said, what do you think about the way they have booked Lashley since winning the title? They seem to be pushing Drew stronger than the champ. Hate to see Bobby playing a Ric Flair style champ, then breaking up the hottest group in wrestling. Now the Hurt Business. Anthony, I agree with you.
I do too.
I agree with you. And that's the thing, man. Is Bobby, for me, the guy, when I look at the show and say, man, this guy right here. When Bobby walks out the curtain, okay, I say, man, this dude, there again, has prepared himself to be in this position. Are they pushing, you know, Drew McIntyre stronger than they are pushing Bobby? I haven't been watching a whole lot of Drew stuff lately. Make me, you know, catch me up on that, Bradley.
Well, you know, it's not even so much what he's doing as far as an in-ring standpoint. I mean, he's just being presented as the guy, which in a lot of ways, the Drew side of it, I don't so much have an issue with, because he's going to main event WrestleMania for the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
He should be getting pushed.
You got to push him.
You got to push him. He's got to look strong. He's got to look like an imposing force. And he's the babyface. He's got to be the who's going to stop the conqueror, right? Today, King Kong versus Godzilla came out, right? You want to see a clash of monsters. You want to see them battle in the ring. But from the Bobby standpoint, I feel like the lead up to the title, he looked like this sawed-off monster, right? I mean, going in there, wrecking shop, taking no prisoners, hurt Lock, tap out, everybody. The way that he destroyed The Miz for the title, perfect. And then you take away, really, almost everything that was making him great. You know, on Monday night, and I just say that this isn't how I would present my champion. On Monday night, they break up the Hurt Business, and Bobby, who I don't think has left his feet in 6 months, right? Meaning, I don't think he's taken a bump for anybody in 6 months. Bobby gets suplexed by Shelton Benjamin. Now, could Shelton Benjamin actually do that to Bobby Lashley? Absolutely. Shelton Benjamin's a badass. But I just felt like it puts Bobby in this position of, okay, wait, so Shelton body slams the unstoppable monster. So is Shelton getting the shot at WrestleMania for the title? Because now Shelton looks like the aggressor in the situation. Shelton looks like there's something being built there, as opposed to just letting them stay as that full force faction. And then maybe at WrestleMania, if you want to make Drew have to overcome all odds, Hurt Business can get involved in some way, and Drew's really like a 4-on-1 or what have you. I just don't like how he's being presented at the current moment. And the Hurt Business, in my opinion, was the best faction in wrestling in the last 3 years, 4 years. There's been nothing like it on television. And to take somebody like Shelton, who wasn't doing anything on the show meaningful, you would just see him here and there. To take Cedric Alexander, who is someone we were like, oh, yeah, the guy in the cruiserweight division, right? Oh, okay, he does all the flips and stuff. To take them, pair them with Envy and Bobby, and make them seem like, and not make them seem like, make them a legitimate tag team and a threat to everybody on the roster, put the titles on them, and then in 3 weeks, the titles are off of them. They're suplexing each other. They're kicked out of the Hurt Business. It's just, to me, right before WrestleMania.
You know
I'm
what?
hot, Book. I'm hot about it. I'm hot
what
about
I
it.
can tell, man. You know what I liked was, like I say, the class of the Hurt Business.
Yes.
It wasn't too overdone or anything like that. As far as having too many members, you know, trying to make it something that it wasn't. You know, it was 4 guys, you know, that was, you know, banding together to create something. And I thought they did that even without the tag team championship. With the Hurt Business being a collective and taking Bobby Lashley to the World Heavyweight Championship. I think that's what it was and should have been all about. And for me, man, I'd see another 6 months to a year running this deal.
Easy.
As far as Bobby Lashley being the guy. I don't know. This kind of came out of left field. As far as the Hurt Business breaking up, you can kind of like see the rumblings there for a minute. But I was hoping that this not finna happen. But I don't know, man. I don't know. This totally came out of left field. And if I had anything to do with how the thing was being portrayed, the Hurt Business would definitely be. You know, we talked about the Hurt Business being as well as MVP being MVP through the pandemic era.
Yeah.
We talked about that. Mm-hmm. And I really believe that, you know, at certain times, I'm going to tell you, I would see MVP at least 3, 4, sometimes 5 times in one night on the show. So those guys definitely, I don't think was given anything. I think those guys earned everything that was given to them. And to see it come to an end, I must say that I'm sad to see it come to an end. But I'm gonna say this and say it publicly. MVP did a hell of a job pulling that faction together, creating something, and really there again, putting himself back in the driver's seat, because MVP was out of the game for a minute. But when he came back like the $6 million man. We can make this man better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. That's what MVP was. Not the faster part, but that's what it but he definitely was better.
He definitely was better. You're not even going to go stronger anymore. But he was definitely better. No, I mean, and I think we even had Envy on the we had Envy on the show, and I told him, I said, and I still might hold to this. The work he's doing now is going to be what people talk about 5-10 years from now. Hey, man, you remember that run with the Hurt Business and Bobby Lashley? MVP was so great right then, man. Oh, he was so. And again, like you said, I saw another year of the Hurt Business. Because here's the thing, you know this. There's the heel faction. They run real heavy for a minute, and then the fans really start liking them, and they have that babyface run, right? I mean, you could have extended it out. You could have extended it out.
That's what they said about King Booker. They're like, man, you got a babyface run in you, man. You got. I'm like, man, I got to get out of here. But I definitely did have a babyface run in me if that was something I chose to do. But
their merch was so dope too. Those Hurt Business merch shirts, you know, with the kind of gold flake.
Gold.
Yeah.
The gold actually looked like it was real gold.
Looked like it was dripping off the shirt.
I was serious.
And if there were fans during a babyface run for the Hurt Business, that whole crowd, it'd be a sea of Hurt Business shirts. It'd be a sea of them.
Yeah.
And that's really, and I'm just thinking of it now as I'm saying it, but having the inability to have the Hurt Business in front of a live crowd as that 4-man collective and really feel the heat coming from the fans in this build-up to WrestleMania. It's a travesty that they didn't get to do this in front of tens of thousands of people on a weekly basis.
Nah, man. Like I say, it seemed like it doesn't seem real. I'm serious when I was watching it, and I was watching Cedric Alexander do the the interview there, and then Shelton walks in and said, you know, how long are you gonna keep it without us? I was like, man, you know what? I swear, man, I felt a little bit of something. I'm like, wow, man, it's over with, you know, and it seemed like it was over before it got started. That's the bad part right there. I can't remember quite who. I don't know who was doing that interview. Who was doing that interview?
On Monday?
Yeah, who's doing?
I don't remember.
Because I know it's not Charlie Caruso, because we got to talk about Charlie. What, man? I was just saying. You like the way I set that up?
I do. That's called the tease,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
We got to take a break here, guys. Stick around. You're in the Hall of Fame. What's up, this Booker T, two-time Hall of Famer. I know you're checking out The Shine, checking out The Gloss. I want to thank you guys for checking out Row on YouTube. Hey, don't forget to click and subscribe to check out all the latest content right here each and every week. Now, can you dig that, sucker?